guys, it's B, and I am back with my September wrap-up and my October TBR. Okay, so for September, I actually read a total of 8 books, which for me is a lot. I have no idea what happened or how I did it. I came out of my reading slump, hit the ground running, like, I'm very proud of myself, so. For the books that I read in September, actually, if you see my past videos, my summer wrap-up video, a couple of these are gonna be familiar, but let's do it. The first book was The New Neighbor by Leah Stewart, and I gave this one 3 stars on Goodreads. I recommend it. It wasn't amazing or terrible, but it was pretty good. It had a good story. For more, you can check out the review that I have on Goodreads. My Goodreads account is linked below. Okay, and next up was The Winter Girl. I also spoke about this one in my summer wrap-up. I also gave this one 3 stars on Goodreads. Very interesting story, a bit disturbing, a lot of, I guess, violence and other things that I don't want to give away. It creeped me out, so it achieved some kind of emotion in me, so that's all I'm gonna say about that one. Next up was Who Do You Love by Jennifer Weiner? I'm not sure. I was totally anticipating the release of this one, so excited. And after reading it, I gave it 3 stars. You could kind of say I was disappointed. Kind of a star-crossed lover story, and just my thing is, if you're gonna do a retelling of something that's been told so many times, like, zhuzh it up, spunk it up, you know, do it in a unique manner, and this was just, alright. Overall, the book was just okay. 3 stars for this one. And next up was The Rosey Effect by Graham Simpson. Hope I'm saying that right. Oh my gosh, was so excited about this one. I love the Rosey project so much. I was so excited to hear that there was a sequel coming out. And this one I gave 3 stars. I do not know what happened, but insert the 70s song, "You've lost that love and feeling," because it was gone, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know what happened. It was like totally different from the other book. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I loved the first one so much, was so happy reading it. It was such a delightful surprise once I finished that one. And this one, there was no connection to the characters. I couldn't stand Rosey. Dawn was an annoyance. I can't even tell you what happened. I don't know, but there was like no love and feeling for this one. Only 3 stars and probably like 2.5 to be honest. So that was that one. And next up was Food, A Love Story by Jim Gaffigan. This was my favorite read of September. This is so out of my character for what I normally read. A lover of fiction and historical fiction, stuff like that. So reading this non-fiction book was so fun, and I'm a huge foodie, a lover of food, and actually a fan of Jim Gaffigan, which is rare because I don't like a lot of comedians, but he's one of the ones that can get a chuckle from me. So a lot of dry, sarcastic humor, food jokes. The only thing is, I received a paperback copy, and there's a lot of images in the book, and it just would have been enhanced by having colored photos. But it was really funny. I thought it was maybe like 50 to 75 pages too long. It got a little repetitive towards the end, but I seriously laughed out loud and giggled throughout the entire book, and that's never happened to me, so I definitely recommend it. It's fun. And next up was an ebook that I read, Never Work Again by Erland Backe. I know I'm probably totally butchering his name, but it's really great. It's along the lines of the 4-hour work week, so kind of a business, how-to, entrepreneurial book. There was nothing mind-blowing or super new, but just good solid facts. I like it that he really touched on putting your head in the right space and just getting yourself together mentally as you put forth plans into action to create a mobile lifestyle. I'm really into that, trying to make those kind of changes in my life. So along with the other fictional books that I read during the month, I always try to get in at least like one self-help book. So this was great. It's one that I will use as reference material. There were a lot of actual business plans that you could put into effect. Many of them free to very little money to start up. So I want to recommend it. I'm glad that I read that one. 4 stars. So if you like the 4-hour work week, if you're looking for a way to escape the whole 9-to-5 rat race, definitely check this one out. And next up was Fates and Furies by Lauren Graff. You've probably seen this in a couple of videos by now because I absolutely love the cover, the title font, so it's in that video that I did. But this is another one that not just highly anticipated by me. Like, I was so excited and waiting so long for this one to come out. Grabbed it when it was released. After all of the hype and lusting over the cover for so long, I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads. It's really a 3.5. And that's just because there's a lot of pretty words and flowery sentences in this. To me, the book tried too hard. If I were a person that gave books 100 pages before I gave up, wouldn't have finished this one. If I was a person that gave it like a quarter to a third of the way through, wouldn't have finished this one. People are loving it. It's getting great reviews and acclaim. It's actually a finalist for, I forget what the writing award is, but I don't understand it. It's kind of written like a play. And it's the story of a couple and their 20-year relationship, like them meeting, marriage, life, blah, blah, blah. And it felt like 20-something years reading, like, the first half of the book. Just, like, yay for character development, but there was, like, no story, and it just, like, went on and on and on. And that was Fates. Come to the second half, Furies, things finally start to pick up. And the second half is so much better than the first half, but even then, trying to give background story into the characters and why they are how they are, and I don't know, it was trying too hard, and it really kind of missed for me, so. Oh, wow. And the last book that I read in September is part of Banned Books Week. Why is that a tongue twister for me? Banned Books Week. Why can't I say that? Banned Books Week. Jesus. Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. And I've been wanting to read this one for a while. I actually started this book a couple of years ago and got 5% in the ebook and never picked it up, so I made a conscious effort. So with it being Banned Books Week, I decided to pick it up, finish it. I did. I gave it 3 stars. I don't know what it is that I'm missing. I think it's cool, like, the story, considering that it was written in the 30s. And I just really would like to know how the author would feel now with the state of affairs that the world is in, just so much more exaggerated. I thought it was cool in that premise, but other than that, it was just okay. The ending was just, to me, it's rated very highly. A lot of people super love the book. I just thought it was okay. So that's it for September. On to October.